Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip.
All right, guys, that's it. That's what I got to talk about today. So let's do shout-outs. We start off today on the YouTube side of things with Brad, who did a super chat and says, Diaphone's a cool guy. I know it's not your passion, but you'll always have a spot in the FGC. The old guard may cling to their silly grudge. Lots of new talent is eager to teach and to learn. Now, here's the thing. All right, you say the old guard clings to their silly grudge. What I found is that the old guard, a lot of them aren't prominent anymore. Like, you know, people back in the day who really didn't like me, is anyone really talking about those people in the fighting game community anymore? No, what's happening is there's a whole new guard that have come up since the prominence of Street Fighter V. The problem is, I wasn't involved. I hated Street Fighter V. I outright told everyone how much I hated Street Fighter V, and I didn't want to play it. And what happened was, it became the meme to just say, Darkside Phil did nothing. He never did anything prominent whatsoever in any fighting game at all. Even though there's documented evidence of me placing at EVO and winning EVO qualifiers the year when I won like 4 different EVO qualifiers, which was crazy. Everywhere I went, I was winning in Super Turbo. The fact that I was a tournament organizer who ran the East Coast Championships, who ran other regional events and things, you know. But all that gets erased, and Phil just becomes a meme on the internet just because he's not actively playing fighting games anymore. Oh, I see. So how soon we forget, you know, someone who for 10 plus years dedicated all time, my free time to the community, but that doesn't count for anything now because you're a bunch of internet memesters, and it's funny now to do that shit, right? Like I said, last year, I'm on Twitter, and randomly I came across someone who posted up a picture of their home arcade, and I thought that their home arcade looked pretty impressive. So I responded to it, and I said, you know, when I was younger, this is exactly the kind of arcade that I wanted. Literally, this is what I wanted in my house because I was a prominent Street Fighter player and I would have loved to have several cabinets and things like this. But then as I got older, you know, I now find that I'm not interested in this anymore, you know. And now people who really aren't even major prominent fighting game players have this stuff common in their house. They have game rooms and shit, right? So I make this post and somehow the person takes it as like I was being offensive to them, even though literally I said nothing offensive in the tweet. And they insult me. Haha, well, look, I can run PS1 Super Turbo on the cabinet. That bullshit version that you placed in. Haha, the last time you were prominent. And I'm reading, I'm like, what? Why is so fucked up about these people? Right? Again, oh, let me take the opportunity to do an internet meme and make a joke and insult Phil, who literally did not insult the person. He's just going to do it. Like, why would you do that? And the sad fact is, that's like a lot of the modern FGC, where they're so up their own butts about clout and shit, that this is what they do. Oh, any chance that I can take a shot at someone, any chance that I can cause drama, every chance that I can punch someone for no reason, I'll take it. Now I got likes on my fucking tweet. What a fucking loser, right? To actually act like that is so immature. And why do you think that people make fun of the FGC? Because of behavior like that. Because people are so not welcoming, and instead they're dickheads to people. Well, guess what? People are going to call you fucking dickheads when you act like that. And that was really unprofessional and really messed up that the person did that to someone like me, who I'm not even trying to be a part of the FGC. I'm literally just making an offhand comment about how this is an arcade I would have loved to have in my home back in the day, but now I've changed and I don't really want that anymore. Oh, that's an insult. Let's punch Phil, right? But that's what I mean. I feel like that's what's happened in the last since Street Fighter 4 and since esports. Since esports became a part of the Street Fighter community, right? Basically what's happened is now it's all about clout. It really is. It's about clout and getting internet clout. So now you hope you get signed. Now you hope you make big money. Now you hope that you can win the tournaments. And now you made it big. None of that shit existed back when I played Street Fighter. None. It was just for the love of the game and for bragging rights online, like anyone cared who the hell was the best at Street Fighter when there was no money in it, right? It was just for fun. And it just drives me nuts to see how Street Fighter has changed. And now it's all about, it's a big corporate thing and everything. It's like, what the fuck, man? You know? So that's what I mean. Like, I don't really feel that today there's a big grudge against me in the FGC because of shit that happened back in the day. I think what's happened is there's just a young people who just believe I'm just some internet meme. They don't want to actually go back and realize I'm actually was good at Street Fighter at one point. I mean, I'm not anymore, but I was. And to erase that is incredibly disrespectful to the past in general, You know, it happened. You can't just ignore the past and act like it didn't happen just for the sake of getting a laugh. You know, what the fuck is wrong with you? And that's how people treat me. Like, oh, his legacy on YouTube means nothing. 15 years of content creation. Oh, it's just piss in a bucket. It means nothing. Oh, he used to be a fucking Street Fighter player. Fuck him. He only played PS1 Super Turbo, which is, you know, completely untrue. But this is how people act. That's honestly what turns me off from wanting to engage with the modern FGC. That kind of attitude, that kind of behavior. And then you get someone like Diaphone, who's actually a really nice guy to me. And I'm like, what happened? I don't know. But it was nice. It was a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Brad, for the super chat. Bloom Kit. See, Sweetie Pie just said in my chat, you're playing Street Fighter 6 good, though. Dude, can I be 1,000,000% transparent with you? I don't feel like I'm good at fighting games. I don't think I ever will. You know what I mean? Like, I think those days are gone. They're like in my heyday from back in the day. I don't even think that if I like practiced tons that I would ever get great at fighting games again. And it's kind of like, I know it sounds like a defeatist attitude, but it's just kind of what's happened. As I've gotten older, I've kind of accepted that my competitive days are behind me. That I'm never going to get to a state where I'm prominent or I'm beating good people or I'm hanging with anyone. And quite frankly, where I'm ever going to get any kind of respect. I don't think I will ever get respect for fighting games ever again. I don't think so. Even if I was, you know, fucking master level, I think people would be like, oh, it's a fluke. Oh, you know, because I'm so used to it. My whole career of playing Street Fighter, I was told, you're the fluke. You didn't really do anything. But I did. Here's the evidence. Nah, it didn't happen. Erased. You know, so it's just kind of this feeling I have in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'll ever get respect. I don't think anyone will ever really care. And you know what? Again, I'm okay with that. Because at least if I'm putting out content that you guys like, if I'm enjoying my time in Street Fighter 6, then that's all that matters. It's not about, I need to be a top level player. I need to win a tournament. I need to get internet clout. It's about just having a good time and sharing that with people across the world. That's what it's always been about for me. So as long as we're all enjoying Street Fighter 6 together, then my job is done. All right? I'm not looking to be some guy who's getting his butt kissed, who's going to be prominent, and people are going to say, oh, look at Darkside Phil online. Oh, that's amazing gameplay. No, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Even if I get good. And again, like, I don't even have that mentality in my head that I'm going to be good at the game. I'm just trying to play it and hang and enjoy it again. Because it's been so long since I've been able to enjoy fighting games at a competitive level. So, there you go.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.